Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a Pac-Man unlike any other. He was ugly, with a disfigured face, and had a smile that was so scary that it made people feel very scared whenever they saw it. His skin was yellow, his eyes bulged out of their sockets, and his back was hunched with age and decay. But the most terrifying aspect of this Pac-Man was his teeth. They were long and sharp, like a predator's, and covered in wrinkled hair. People whispered stories of him, calling him the ugly Pac-Man. They warned their children to stay away from him. He haunted the dark alleys and abandoned buildings of the city, feasting on anything that crossed his path. His insatiable hunger led him to devour even the smallest creatures. One day a mouse stumbled upon him. The mouse was a small and innocent creature, with a curious spirit and liked adventure. He was wandering the streets when he saw the ugly Pac-Man looming in front of him, his long teeth dripping with blood. The mouse froze in terror, afraid he would be the Pac-Man's next meal. But the ugly Pac-Man didn't immediately attack. He was curious about this small mouse, who had stumbled into his territory. So he leaned in, his hair-covered teeth shining in the night, and asked the mouse why he was there. The mouse stuttered and stammered, trying to explain that he was just passing through and meant no harm. But the Pac-Man was not convinced. The mouse got very scared and started trembling. The ugly Pac-Man wanted to eat the mouse. Suddenly, the Pac-Man lunged forward, ready to devour the mouse. But the mouse was clever and had a plan. He offered to be the Pac-Man's guide, showing him where all the tastiest treats in the city were. The Pac-Man was intrigued by the mouse's offer and decided to spare him, for now. The mouse led the Pac-Man through the city, showing him all the hidden alleyways and abandoned buildings where he could find his next meal. The Pac-Man was pleased with the bean's guidance and so spared his life in return. But as the days passed, the mouse realized that he had made a terrible mistake. The Pac-Man couldn't stop eating, and he destroyed everything in his way, leaving a trail of destruction behind him. The mouse had unknowingly brought this monster into the city, and now he knew he had to stop him before it was too late. But how could he stop such a terrifying creature? The mouse knew he had to act fast before the ugly Pac-Man caused any more damage. He gathered a group of brave mice, and together, they made a plan to trap the Pac-Man. But the ugly Pac-Man was cunning and fierce. It would take all their strength and courage to stop him. Would they be able to succeed and save the city from his destruction? Only time would tell.